Hello again, everyone. It's Andy here looking at the markets, and I'm looking at the major currencies here, talking about the dollar index futures as well as the majors. So you can see here you got 4-hour charts, and talking about last week's and this week's trading activity here is what you got. So you can see this highlighted zone here is last week's trading activity in the dollar. Like I said, you got the dollar across the top with the yen, Swissy, and the Canadian, the euro, pound, the Aussie here. But mainly we're looking at the majors, and what I'll do is highlight last week's trading range in the respective currency here. Notice that this week what we're going to do is, what we cover here is what the dollar did last week and how it compared to the rest of the currencies. You can see that here the dollar index futures basically tried to break out of last week's trading high here. This was an attempt to improve on the price action from last week. We had a little bit of a sell-off. Market traded down below the closing price here. Thought that we'd find some support there, but you can see here just underneath that tried to shake out the weak longs basically, and everybody that was short was squeezed out here as you broke out back above 81 and ultimately put in a high at 81.70, finishing at 81.56 here in the dollar index futures. Continuation of the upside from last week's attempt to push down below 80 without any luck. But right now, as you can see, it looks like charging to the 82 level is really the case. But we have to be on alert here that we may be running into an important resistance level, at least for a near-term bounce, say over the next coming days and weeks. We'll see what happens. You got the euro basically broke down below last week's low here at 133, pushing as low as 131.50, and bouncing. You can see here that the market ultimately traded in a range, but mainly this proved to be a pretty decent opportunity after the breakdown from last week's low. Same thing in the pound dollar, continuing to push below 155, finishing as low as 151.30, as you can see here after the breakdown below last week's low. A nice little consolidation here before moving lower. You can see the flag there, a nice little consolidation before moving lower in the pound dollar. Looking at the Australian dollar, sideways consolidation overall throughout the whole entire week. Micro uptrend first off, and then a big massive sell-off. You can see the low testing last week's low, finding support here. This is a pretty decent opportunity if you're watching it, and finding support. But with the way that the pound and the dollar, the euro were trading, moving lower below last week's low, this right here would have, in my opinion, I probably would have ignored that and expected it to break down. So this would have been a huge fake out. As you can see here, the Japanese yen consolidating again up at some extreme levels here, 94.45. We're going to see if we can stay below this 95 psychological level. If so, be on the lookout next week for a breakdown below 92.5. You can see here that would be a breach of this week's low, and maybe for that case, if you can go down below 92.21, that would help end this consolidation and see if this market wants to push lower. Swiss franc back up above 93 towards the end of the week before failing, and then pushing down below 92.94. I think that there's going to be some resistance up here at 93.20 or so, but overall we did break above last week's highs. You can see a nice little run there. That would have given you a great opportunity. And going into next week, we'll see if we can violate this trend line, push below this. Like I said, I think that the dollar and the Swiss franc are at key levels of resistance. In the euro, I mean, come on, 600 pips to the downside. This thing is probably going to find support. Let's say psychological levels 130 even, but Canadian dollar breaking above 101 here. Continuation of the upside. This thing looks like it has a little bit more upside, but we'll be on alert here to see if this, watch this channel. If it's violated, then that's going to give you a key signal that the Canadian dollar up move is probably running out of steam. And so going into next week, be on alert that the dollar index continues to show strength. So we're at a very crucial point in the dollar where it closed up here at 81.70 is that if it breaks 82, then that's definitely going to break some serious resistance zones, and that may have the euro back down below 130 before we even know it. So that's all I got for this market wrap. I hope it helps. This is Andy signing off. Good luck you trading. Stay safe out there. Best regards to all. We'll see you at the next market wrap.
While I got you here, I wanted to take a quick moment to say that if you really liked what you're looking at here in the free Forex market wrap video, I wanted to give you the opportunity to come take a look at the premium weekly Forex market wrap video that I do every week. And basically it's a little bit more in depth, or should I say a lot more in depth information about the markets that I cover. And you can see here that in this short video I go over the basics about what I've been looking at on the major currencies. In the more in-depth market wrap video, I take a look at a in-depth analysis on the 6 major currency pairs. You also get actionable trading scenarios. The important thing here is that we're offering a 3-day risk-free trial, so you don't have to pay a cent. It's about a 30 to 45 minute video that'll go through all the major currency pairs that I look at, and it shows you a lot more in-depth analysis and forecast, looking at the longer term picture and the big major trends that are affecting what you're looking at on the lower time frames that you're looking at on a day-to-day basis. So take a moment to go take a look at the premium market wrap video. You can see the link here provided, www.traderstouch.com/3day, and it also includes a free membership to the Traders Learning Network, where you can meet other traders that are like-minded individuals, and they're basically there to help everybody looking at the same markets as you. So good luck, hope it helps, and look forward to seeing you on the inside.